Howdy, lieutenants and economists.
The most volatile, evil, disgusting things on the planet, humans. If you have a video request, you can always go to assholeconsulting.com.
Yeah, I am gonna charge you, kids. And that is the importance of not fucking up.
You are such an asshole!
Got a video request. Hey asshole, my name is Maui. Yes, Maui, like the fucking island. I know. You can thank my mom and dad. Hey kid, I know. My dad, he named me, not to go on an aside, but my dad was a pastor, obviously, and he was going to name us all biblical names. He named me Aaron. Thank God I was born first, because then he named my fucking brother Moses. White boy named Moses. I mean, and then my sister, he was going to name her Magdalene, and then my mom said, put her foot down. Said, if you name our kid one more fucking biblical name. But it's not spelled Maui, for those of you who are curious. They named him after an island. They didn't name him after an island. I think it's, it's an African name, it looks like. And not, if I can be blunt, not with these Americanized, just pull it out of my ass, African names. Like, looks like it actually is from Africa. But anyway, neither here nor there. A brief background on myself. I'm a 21-year-old black man living at home, and I recently stopped, or should I say, put college on hold earlier this year because I realized that majoring in fucking communications was not only a shitty idea because it wasn't going to pay the bills, but it would have put me in debt too, unlike my guidance counselor and teachers told me it was. They really fucked me up in high school, telling me to follow my dreams and the money will follow. Guys, this is, look, hey, you not you, Maui, but my detractors, my critics, you can think I'm an asshole and you can say the message is delivered very harshly and you should be nicer. Look, we don't have time for niceties, okay? We don't have time for cordialness, if these are even words. These kids are paying for it in time and money. And so this young man got out here and he figured it out. So instead of finishing the degree, I decided to list in the Air Force, and I will be doing a 4-year active duty tour as an Intel network security specialist. And from what I hear, pays decently in the civilian private sector if I choose to go that route. But I know you strongly suggest your viewers to stray away from economics and finance, but I have had this strong desire to use the GI Bill to finance a degree in accounting while getting paid via BAH and living for free from using the VA loan to finance a duplex and renting it out, one unit to pay for mines as well. I wanted to accomplish this specific degree so after I graduate I can work for a decent firm and get the experience required so that I can eventually start my own business and build a reputable practice providing a service to whatever community I live in, leaning towards Florida. Good choice. With the new business opening in Denver, it's hard to ignore the business opportunity. This is so far down the road, but Denver is a great place to be when you're young. Colorado is just great. I don't know if I'd set up a business there because of the taxes. They got property. They got not property taxes, income taxes. I'd maybe set up a place in Utah and live in Colorado. Grand Junction, Colorado is that's a fun town too. But that's if you really like hiking. Anyway, neither here nor there. So my question to you, my friend, does this, you literally wrote it. Does this sound like a decent plan? Does it? It does. Sort of. It does. Does. Am I fucking up somewhere? Do you urge I not attempt the accountant route, or are you for it in this case? Because if not, I have the opportunity because of my service to apply for jobs with the Department of Defense or private contracting with network security. I won't lie to you, you're black. You're going to get government contract or get favor for government contracts, right? Let's be honest, let's be direct because we're here to help you out. Absolutely play up your race. If you can get government contract work, absolutely fucking do it. So yeah, absolutely go to, there's like a, I remember, what was it? I think it is in the Black Man's Guide Out of Poverty. It's either that or... No, I think it's got to be in that. There's a link you can go to where if you're a minority, you can bid on government contracts. So consider that down the road. The only shitty part is that I have to live where the job is, and I can't really, or should I say, I really don't know how to monetize my knowledge in network security to the general public to make my own business, which is the end goal for me. How much will this cost to consume? All right, let's help you out here, Maui. Every idea you have is a good one. But right now, You got all you've done is you vomited up these good ideas on a whiteboard, and you have no organization and structure on how to tackle these. You cannot tackle these all at once. You can't go and get your CPA. You can't start a business. You can't be in the Air Force. You can't be a security network specialist all at the same time. Now, you're only 21, and I know when I was 21, I thought 24 was old. Like, whoa, 24, oh my God, they're like not in college anymore. You have a lot of time, more time. And the other thing is, watch my video, nobody takes you seriously until you're 35. So you have plenty of time, and you're doing the exact same thing I recommend everybody do. I wish I did it, and that is join the military. Now, use the military for a couple things. Food, clothing, shelter. Those are kind of good ones. Insurance, tuition, all the shit that I was working for fucking $6.90 an hour, working at the U of M Police Department, walking girls, which is fine. But you know, you would have gotten a lot better. I should have joined junior ROTC. So you're doing that right move. And what I would do is, here's the thing, you're trying to figure out your life today. And that's not how life works. You got to take it step by step. And then reassess each step that you go. It's very much like climbing a mountain, and not to go into a side there, but let's talk about climbing mountains. When you're on the ground, you look up, you say, okay, that looks like a route, that kind of, I could hit the spine and then cut over. And what you don't realize is there's like foothills or a ridge that blocks your vision from seeing another route or a better route. So as you climb mountains, and of course there usually are trails, you follow the trails, but let's just say you're what they call bushwhacking it. You go straight up and you're like, oh, hey, here's a better route. I didn't see that before because this ridge here was blocking my view. And that's the same thing here. Go into the military, do your computer networking thing, and then assess. Like say after 2 years, say, okay, I've built up some money, you could go to they're going to train you in computer network security. You say, okay, do I like the military? Okay, that might be another option. But all of a sudden, like, boy, I really like the military. I really drive well with the Air Force. I love the Air Force. The Air Force loves me. Maybe you should go career. Maybe you should become an officer. Okay, maybe you should go down that road and by, you're 21, so you'd be 41 by the time you could retire with a lifelong pension, winning. So that's one route to consider, right? That's going to be a path that you may want to split in the road, fork in the road. So you figure out there. They will be giving you then skills that in your specific trade. You're going to be going into network security, and that in itself will be an employable skill, okay, outside of the military. You say, okay, I've done my 4 years, whatever your contract is. Boy, I really hate the military. I really don't like it. I can't do career. I'm going to go into the private sector. I'm going to go get, GI Bill, go to college, get my degree. Now, where I'm confused is you want to become an accountant and then also become a network security type guy. The truth is, IT is and frankly, the way you're writing and the ideas you're thinking, you're too smart for fucking finance or investing or accounting. Not to say that accounting is stupid or dumb, but you really are more the IT type of guy, and I would recommend if you weight them equally in terms of intellectual interest, that you consider the IT aspect. And your employment is going to be better, especially including entrepreneurship. There's going to be more demand for your IT skills than there is accounting, because accounting is not really that hard. It's tedious, it's annoying, it's boring. This is why accountants are not exactly the most exciting people on the face of the planet. And you'll get a job in accounting, but I really think more interesting, more intellectually engaging, more of a frontier, more of a developing, constantly changing edge of the envelope type of industry is IT. So I would suggest that you focus on that in the military. I mean, if you really want, they'll train you. You could take as many classes as you want and maybe do corporate security, hacking, all that other, that is in demand, and that would probably better place you for future contracts, because you have a skill that is not very rare, but it's rare, and it's also in demand. Accounting, there's 1,000 accountants, millions, not only thousands, there's millions of accountants. So what I would recommend for you, but again, this is assuming at each stage you assess where you are and what opportunities are out there. Don't plan your life out at 21. Assess each stage of the way, and when it comes time, okay, I want to get out of the military, please consider the IT aspect. That's going to be in more demand. That's going to, and I know you're worried about, like, gosh, how am I going to find contracts? And you actually thought we had another email where you're like, I just think accounting is always in demand. I mean, it'd be easier for me to find contracts with accounting. No. It's the opposite. IT, that's where the demand is. And you hang your sign out, metaphorically speaking, it'd be on the internet. You go pounds of pavement, you go to that website and say, you do your marketing. You're going to find people need IT people more than accountants. Like right now, I got this guy, Brian Johnson. Brian Johnson Designs. Look him up because I recommend him. He's my IT guy. I need IT. I don't need accounting. I can do that myself. It's a pretty simple thing. I mean, my taxes aren't complicated. Revenues, expenses, there you go. So what I would do is, on the side, while you're in the military, heck, you don't even, I mean, take the classes through, was it the military university, American university, something like that. So you get your credits, I guess, in case you got to do a corporate gig. Learn a little bit about accounting. Maybe minor in accounting while you major in computer networking, whatever programs are offered at the military. And then you'll learn the basic skills of bookkeeping, how to do your taxes, how to put together the income statement, the accounting cycle, how to put together a balance sheet. We're not talking more than 6 months of education. I mean, really, that's all. You would take 6 months to learn accounting to the level that you would need to run your business. So you're not one of these fucking dipshits on the fucking Restaurant Impossible or Bar Rescue, these fucking, I just thought, accounting, I let my wife do that. We don't really do the numbers. If there's more money in the account, then we fucking make money. No, you don't want to be those fucking dipshits, okay? So for 6 months of serious, rigorous study, you could teach yourself the accounting cycle. You could teach yourself how to put together a balance sheet and an income statement. You can learn how to do your taxes. It's called TurboTax. That's how you do your tax. You buy the fucking software, you plug in the numbers. Oh, spread my ass cheeks a little more for Barack Obama. There you go. That's accounting. Or those are taxes. But that is a skill that will help you with entrepreneurship. Okay, that will help you, I think, sell a better product, which would be your, IT security specialist thing if you were to get out in the military. Let me make sure I answer it. Oh, and then you were asking about property. Hold off on that. There's another young man who's going into the military. He's in the military. I'm sorry, he's a sergeant. He was asking about buying property while in the military. And I talked to my good buddy, Captain Ben, who, unlike me, is a real captain in the military. And he owns property, so he can speak to it. And I'll kind of succinctify what the video was. He says, don't over leverage. Don't go. I mean, it can be done, but with you, I think you got too much going on right now. You got too many pots on the pans, or whatever the hell they talk, whatever the word is, or the phrase is. I think you should, again, wait till you get to that point. Wait till you got enough money for a down payment before you can even entertain that idea. Because you only have 24 hours a day. The military's going to want some of it. You need to sleep. And if you got to worry about rental property on top of IT and accounting and your CEO fucking breathing down your throat, leave that. It can be done, but look at, I'll put it in the link section below. But anyway, yeah, no, all your ideas are good. I mean, you're not some limp dick, faggoty, fuckity fuck coming, I want to go become an artist or theater. Why don't they just give me money? Why can't things be free? I mean, you obviously got your head more screwed on straight. So you got really good ideas. It's an issue of organizing them and doing them in a chronological order, constantly reassessing where you are. And dude, yeah, I'm not worried about you. Even with a name like Maui, despite that disadvantage. Oh man, he's got an uphill battle. What is he, black? No, where's what? His name is Maui. Oh. Anyway, you go kick ass. I'm not too worried about you sleeping in a cardboard box. But yeah, the structure. Get a game plan together and constantly assess. Best of luck to you. Toodles.